Okay, the clock has started. It's game time. September 5th, 2013. Calvin Castine at Northeastern Clinton Central School. Joe Southwick is working his day job down at Glens Falls this week, so he's not going to be with us. Saranac Lake at Northeastern, CVAC home opener here, Division 1 soccer. Red Storm visiting the Cougars on a cool but otherwise comfortable September evening. Temperature about 60 degrees or so with a lot of sunshine. And the wind is still blowing pretty good, but not quite as hard as it was during the JV game. Referees, we got, looks like the Labarge brothers out there. Jamie on this side and Dennis on the far side. I'll give you the rosters when time allows. I have a whistle. Cougars will put it in play. 22, who was that? That was Tiana LeDuc. All right, for Tim Supernaw's Cougars here. 1 is Kaylee Sampled, Ashley Boyer is 2, Alexa Sorrell 3, Taylor Rabideau 5, Paige Dominic 6, Andre Boyer is 7, Michaela McDonough is 8, Lauren Dubé is 10, Shauna Barkley 12, put it up. Lexi Perro is 13, Peyton Sample 14, Jenna LaValle 15, Shaylin Rao is 16, Darian Carey is 17, Madison Bolsheman 18, Maddie Tucker 19, Emily Sample 20, Katie McCott 21, Tiana LeDuc 22, Chelsea Menard is 23, Rachel Sylvester 24, and Christina Paola is the keeper. Looks like Rabdu. It's Dominic. There'll be a goal kick. Quickly for the visitors, Chelsea, Claire Bickford is 2, Melissa Moody 4, Talia McDonough 7, Caitlin Hewitt 9, Maggie Dar is 10, Jennifer Ward 11, Logan Hockwald is 14, Alexi Laramie is 17, Kelsey Glinsky 19, Michaela Duffy 20, Brooke Walker 22, Sheila Decker 23, Sienna Davio is 24, Alicia Woodruff 26, Ashley Roddy is also listed as 26, but I think since Woodruff was penciled in at that number, assuming that she's the one who's wearing it. Cecilia Decker 28, Kylie Branch 30, and Kaylee Hunt is 99. And we have to check the master roster here, and if I haven't lost it, and see which one of them is the keeper. Okay, it's McDonough who's in the net. Just like that, the Cougars score. That was number 8. That would be Michaela McDonough scoring over Talia McDonough. Start the clock. And the clock won't start.
Make that noise again.
What do you got? What are you pushing? Start?
Yeah. Time. This, I hate this.
Keep trying. Try enter or something like that.
Oh, wait. This makes me very angry. Oh, come on. I'm trying. It's not working.
Time is standing still here.
I'm trying, people. It's not going to start.
Well, we have a new goal. It's what we got? Wow, looks like.
You know the time of that?
All right, we're gonna keep going. It's gonna remain 34-37 to play for the next 35 minutes. So we're thinking it was Rao who scored. Referee said 13 from 15, which is Pero from La Valley, but it looked to me like they were congratulating Rao. The red kick. Just wide. No, stopped. Stopped by Payola. Punted it right to the head of Rao. We'll try to learn where the Cougars are out there. There's Rao. She boots it forward. Well, at least put up the score, 2-0.
Oh, it's not even working. Nothing's even working.
Red throw. Tossed in by Decker. There's a 25 out there. We don't have a 25, so I'm assuming that's either Woodruff or Roddy. More than likely Woodruff. What was written in later, and the coach might have written 26 instead of 25. This will be thrown in by LeDuc. 21, that's Matat. Matat giving chase. Passes back and is kicked by Leduc.
He doesn't like me.
We have a clock expert up here making a house call. Picked by Boer. Cougars back on defense. Number 8 is McDonough. Takes it to Boer. And it's chased out of bounds. It'll be a red throw. And it can be cleared out by Matat, kicked back, and it'll be right to Paola. Paola with the punt. Kicked out of bounds. And booted up the field by McDonough. And be kicked out, went off 17. That will be Laramie. And we have subs in for the Cougars. Good, Jamie.
Put that to 25. When we get to 25, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I try to start it at 25.
Told him that. It's 2-0. Oh, get ready to start.
It's going to go off. The corner. The corner kick. And 19 is Tucker over to take it. Red throw. It's thrown in by Sylvester. About 20 seconds, he said. So get ready. He'll give you a signal. Get ready. We're anxiously waiting. They started the 25-minute mark here. And start it. And the clock's ticking. As long as nobody scores again, we're all set.
Yeah. Just don't make it stop. Because it's fine when he doesn't stop. So I'm not really sharing this stuff.
Kick down the far side. So we have 24 and a half to go in the first half. 2-0 Cougars. Season opener for both teams in the
Oh, she's
CVAC.
offsides. Okay, she's offsides.
Chased out by Boyer. Be red throw. Thrown in by Hewitt. Headed number 8 McDonough. Red throw.
So I went over with her back.
Subs coming in.
Mr. Harry goes.
It'll be number 4 Moody with a throw. Shot goes wide.
Okay, so Rachel. Okay, let's go from one thing over. It's Rachel, Lauren Beatty, and then Shauna. Okay. And then Taylor.
That's going to be a corner apparently.
Open Taylor. Selena. Who's on the
What are they waiting for? There we go. That's Decker coming over to take it.
Oh, Maddie Tucker's 19.
There's the boot.
That's a good ball.
About around the 16-yard line. Kicked out of bounds. Red throw. And oh, it's going to be a red corner kick. White throw. Subs coming in for both teams. We're down to, what are we down to? 21-24. In the first half, 2-0 Cougars. Booted up. Down the corner, that's Barkley. And it's going to be a throw, I think. I don't think it's a corner. Well, maybe it is. Might be a corner kick. Yep. Yep, so 21, Matat over to take the corner kick. Cougars all line up near the 18. And on the kick, they attack. Back to Matat. That'll be another corner kick. Doobie, one of the main attackers here. We got 10 Doobie and 13 is Perro. And that's going to be throw. I guess that ball wasn't out. Dennis Labarge right along the line at the far end, so he's got the view of the line. Cougar throw will be Barkley.
Good thing. Thank you very much.
Go.
We won 3-2 with 5 minutes left in the second half.
Oh yeah? Little heart racer.
Yeah.
Hi, Joe.
Calvin?
I got the lineups here if you're interested.
Oh, look at that. Watched for a while.
All right. All the way up from Glens Falls. Making
Yeah.
a guest
Well,
appearance.
I did stop and change my clothes because it was filthy dirty.
Oh,
I didn't take a shower though.
didn't shower, I could tell.
I'm sure you can.
I'm not sure Shauna's that good.
So, welcome surprise, the voice of Joe Southwick. And bringing the voice of Joe Southwick with him is Joe Southwick.
Got a McDonough in the goal for Saranac Lake.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and McDonough scored on her.
Yeah. McDonough over McDonough. The keeper just winked at her and gave her, give her a little family.
She gave her a little family love.
Yeah.
So I take it was a direct hit, obviously.
Yeah, I got some intel before I came up here. I didn't want to come up here dumb.
Yeah, you knew better than to ask me.
Well, you're on the air.
So anytime you want to grab, just feel
Sure.
free. All right, here we go.
Alrighty, folks. There ends the entertaining portion, or the
boring
the boring part. No, the entertaining part.
The game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, and it seems like it might be running a little longer than it should be, because when I got out of my car and I came around the corner, the clock said 25 minutes, and when I got over to the sideline, it still said 25 minutes. So I don't know who's running the clock, but
Well, it's
it wasn't running for quite some time.
Beginners.
on purpose. On purpose.
Oh, okay. It's
We're
given.
waiting for the time to get to 25.
Ah, I get you. Okay, I knew there was a reason.
Oh, yeah.
So the score is 2-0,
Yep.
and we're still in the first half.
Yep. That part,
Yeah, that part we know. And the Cougars are entertaining the Red Storm, Saranac Lake.
Yep.
Awesome. So far, I've got everything I need to know. It was number 20, Emily Sample, with a little over-aggressiveness in the midfield. So the result in a free kick for the Red Storm.
Now, there were 2 people listed as 26, but I'm assuming the one was written in, so I'm assuming it was Woodruff, who's 25, and the other one is actually the girl listed behind her.
Decker?
No,
No?
Roddy.
Oh, I got you.
So if you want to
Ashley
write that
Roddy,
in,
number 26.
yeah, that'd be my guess.
Okay, we're gonna guess that.
Yeah. If we get any cards and letters from Clyde Rabbit, the mayor, we'll
Right.
wrong.
Oh, there's Paola has to go to her knees to make that save. So Red Storm putting a little pressure on. Barkley. Alrighty. Very good. Got some substitutions coming in for both sides. So just as I was starting to figure out who everybody was, they all changed up on me.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Number 6. Paige Dominic. Yeah, she was on the team last year. 16 is Shallon Rao. I believe she was the other goal scorer.
Yep.
I see my intel was pretty good. 14 is Peyton Sample. Up on the left side. Pulls the ball back, looking across, but gets it in the center for Matat. Matat sends one long, but it's going to roll over the end line. So some decent organization there by the Cougars. So who we got on the back line here? Tiana Leduc, Michaela McDonough, Emily Sample, and 18 is Madison Bushman. Bushman. Okay. I got it. Another midfielder over on the left side. Whoop. Sample pushes it wide for Dominic. Dominic in the box. That one's cleared wide. And this is Decker for the Red Storm. Pushes it to the back line. Number 10 is Maggie Dara. That one goes out of bounds. Still be a Red Storm throw-in. 23. Chelsea Menard. Okay, you got it.
You know, think back to those first 5 minutes because it's pretty even now. Hayes don't jump in.
Here's Dara. She gets the ball taken away from her by McDonough. They battle forward in the corner. And finally goes out of bounds for a Red Storm throw-in. 13:20 to go here in the first half. Cougars with a 2-0 lead. And there's a ball that's service to the top of the box. And nice defensive play there by Matat. And this one's pushed out wide. This is Taylor Rabideau. She must have checked in while I wasn't looking. But the ball rolls over that touch line, so it'll be another Red Storm throw-in. And that one goes. Cougars trying to once again get organized. Here's Sample trying to send one wide. Goes past the defender. Here's Rabideau. And she's going to loft one towards the goal. But McDonough was right on top of that one. Punts it back out. Sample gets the loose ball. And she pushes it over for Dominic. Dominic gets by one defender. Sends the ball into the box. It's defended there by Lexi Lemaire. And Red Storm clear it. Here's Dara. Looking to go wide. And that one goes into the center. McDonough is there. Turns, sends it up the wing. Rao has it. And a Red Storm throw in. Leduc overruns the ball, but Matat is there. Sends it into the Dominic, who turns around and sends it back up the other way. Here's Sample trying to get one over the back line. Goes back for Laramie. That's a tough call. She was laying on top of the ball when it went out of bounds. Okie doke. And Leduc knees it into the middle. This is Logan Huckwald with the ball. Pushes it out to the right side for Walker. Back into the middle, but nothing there but white shirts. Matat sends it back for McDonough, who kicks it forward. Samples the first one to it. He's trying to create a little bit of space. Gets it out a little bit too far ahead of her, and nicely turned around there by number 9 is Caitlin Hewitt. Here's a ball that's going to not quite make it to the box. Emily Sample turns around and puts a big boot into it. Goes over the head of everybody. Peyton Sample with some room on the left side. Sends it back for Menard. Once again, Sample puts it in the middle. Here's Matat at the top of the box. She's looking for some space, but there's a lot of red shirts around her. Loosens it up there. Here's Rabideau with an opportunity, but it's cleared out by the Red Storm, and Sample puts it back into the box. Kind of bounces around a little bit, and Laramie boots it out. Dominic the first one to it. Here's a shot by Taylor Rabideau, and it scoots underneath the arms of McDonough. And unfortunate for her, she thought she had that played pretty well. Didn't have a whole lot of mustard on it, but it did manage to scoot under their arm, and that'll put the Cougars up by a 3-0 score at 9:44 to play here in the first half. So Rabideau gets the goal, and Paige Dominic gets the assist. 30 minutes and 16 seconds into the first half.
The clock's not starting.
Yeah, start the clock.
I hit start.
Yeah, what you get?
Okay. I was gonna see it 4 times.
And a lot of people.
I'm not touching it.
And the parent will call him at me.
You don't have your little clicker? The little clicker thing works pretty good. It's kind of mindless. Yeah, it's probably in the bag.
I'm not touching that clicker.
Yeah, halftime we'll work on that for you.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we don't want to mess it up right now. All right. A few fresh bodies in there? No? 2 red. Okay.
Start, stop, roll. We'll do it halftime. I'm not touching it right now.
Cougar throw in. Here's Rabideau, puts it in the middle, but goes a little bit too far, and the Red Storm have it. This is Dara. Gets it past the back line, but it's chased down there by a player who... Oh, that was McDonough. All right, this one is pushed forward. A lot of empty space there. I think Laramie's going to be the first one to it. And she pushes it back in the center. And that one's out of bounds. Here's Sample. 19 is Maddie Tucker, new into the contest. There's Dominic, tries to put one in the center, and it goes skipping past everybody. 24 is Sienna Devo. There's Menard, looking to cross, gets one in the box. There's an opportunity, but Tucker gets a foot on it, but can't get a whole lot of mustard on it. And Dominic saves it on the back line. Laramie. And then it's finally cleared over the touchline, and it's going to be a Cougar throw in. 7:25 to go in the first half. Here's Tucker again.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're
And tries to get it back for Dominic. 14 is Logan Hockwald. And this one's finally cleared up. And
When does, like, recently?
is Jennifer Ward sends one up for Dara, but that one gets a little bit too far ahead of her. Paola comes off her line, kicks it out, but Red Storm have it. Here's Dara once again. And let's see who number 2 is. Ashley Boyer. And McDonough cuts that one off. Here's Tucker. Can't get it past. And this one's going to roll into the box, but Paola is going to scoop that one up. So the Red Storm with some sustained pressure here for the last couple minutes. Dominic gets roughed off the ball, but keeps control of it. That's Ward, loses it out of bounds. It's going to be a Cougar throw in, and we got more subs. Ooh.
My parents are gonna walk me and they make me attempt.
And more subs. Subs and more subs. 10. Lauren Doobie and Katie Matat come back into the contest.
I haven't seen, just speaking of, I haven't seen Callie out yet.
Oh. And looks like we're going to have a infraction on that play, so the Red Storm will have a set piece here from about 30 yards out. Decker on the kick. Puts it in top of the box. Dara's there, but can't quite get a foot on it with all the traffic around her, and the Cougars cleared out. Menard pushes out towards midfield. Skips over the foot of the defender there, and here's another sample with the ball. This is Callie sample. Sends that in, but the Red Storm are there to cut that off. 24 is DeVoe, and that one is kicked out of bounds. Cougars with the throw. Tucker has it. Sends one long down the left side. Laramie is there first. Turns it around the other way. Number 7. Wonder if today... can't tell you. It says 7 and the keeper, so...
Yeah, 7's supposed to be the keeper.
Okay.
I guess she's not.
Well, don't know. I'll take a look at the book. Maybe it wasn't McDonough in there. I don't know. Do you have names of their crew?
Of us?
Yeah, in the book.
Oh, in the book, yeah.
May I see it?
You want it in the book or you want this
I would
one?
like to see the book.
Let's see who the keeper is.
Thank you. So you don't have their names?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
The other team.
That doesn't help me.
Oh, the other team. Why
The
can't you
other
see
team, yeah.
something that you can't see? You trying to just...
Well, it says keeper and 7, and they have a player out on the field with number 7.
Oh, wait, here we go. Here.
Where's the sheet I got?
Number 7, we have Katie Hunt.
Aha! Don't have that one.
Okay.
I have 99 as Kaylee Hunt.
I don't even have a 99 in here.
Where'd you get your information
Right
from?
number.
Right
What's the
from
jersey?
Tim.
You want 7? The jersey number 7?
Yeah, not,
Yes.
not the 7th person
That's
down.
Talia McDonough.
Okay, so who is their keeper?
And she is listed as position is
Well, here's, while all this is going on, Katie Matata is trying to dribble through the whole defense, but finally gets...
Katie Hunt is 99.
oh wait, there's another goalie here listed.
Katie Hunt, 99?
99, yeah.
That's Katie Hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
McDonough's in goal, I
Yeah.
Good luck
No.
seeing that.
No, it's gotta be Hunt.
All right.
Katie Hunt.
Gotta be Hunt.
Okay, then.
Alright.
So it's Hunt. Katie Hunt is the... here's an opportunity for the Red Storm, and they score.
think. Well, yeah, I'm not.
We're going to start too. I'm not touching that.
Looks like Logan Hockwall takes a nice through ball there, and they got behind the defense and went in one-on-one against Paola, who came out and didn't really commit herself, but Hockwall got the shot off before Paola could make a decision on one way or the other, and made no mistake on the finish there. 10 with the assist, Maggie Dara with the nice through ball, and Logan Hockwall with the good finish. So the Red Storm cut their deficit to 2 goals here with under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Got to start the clock.
I know, we're trying. Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Okay.
Is it going?
No,
No.
still not going. You keep hitting the horn.
Sooner or later it'll be time to for the final horn anyway.
There you go.
Use it. We've got the...
We'll give them a couple extra seconds here,
Hopefully nobody will score.
since they're behind.
50 seconds.
Oh, the referee is counting them down. So here's number 10 for the Cougars is Lauren Doobie in on that play.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, says the referee.
Might as well stop the clock.
I would just shut the clock off at this point. There you go.
Should we set it for 10 minutes?
Not until they tell you to. And that's Emily Sample puts one in the box. Doobie gives chase. As the referee counts down the last 10 seconds of the first half, this is Andy Boyer, tries to wind up to kick one, and that'll do it for the first half of action here at Northeastern Clinton Central School. The Cougars take a 3-1 lead into halftime. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay. Alrighty. I suppose we're back on the air?
And the clock is running?
And the clock is running. Look at that. We are clicking on all cylinders here in the second half from Northeastern Clinton Central School, the 5th day of September,
5th, yep.
2013. This is the home opener for the Cougars and first game of the season for the Red Storm. Cougars bring a 3-1 lead into the second half. Katie Matat has it down the left side, but it's defended there. Here's Dara. She's working against Emily Sample. And Tucker pushes one down to the end line. It's misplayed there by Laramie, but she is able to recover before Rabideau can do anything about it. Here's Dominic, sends it back. Matat looking for somebody to pass to, but gets it to a red shirt. And McDonough has it go off of Ward's leg. Now here's Dara. She's going to send one into the middle, but it's knocked down there by Sample, and Matat turns it back around. Here's Rabideau. Has it get by her. And let's see. Kelsey Glinsky on the back line. And the Cougars will get called for the infraction, so Red Storm will restart. That ball gets booted up, but Tucker is the first one to it. And another foul called on the Cougars, so Red Storm will once again put the ball in play. That one hits to the 18, and there's a shot on goal by number 28, Cicely Decker. Or is that Cecilia? I don't trust anything that you write now.
Celia. You want the original here?
No, you're going to get a Y on the end of it. It's Cecilia. I can't read that. It says Sheila. Not even close. Oh no. Must be more than one Decker. 28. Yeah, 28. Yeah.
Is that a Y or not?
That is a Y. So it's
Are you gonna
Sicily.
apologize on air?
Well, it's not Cecilia.
Are you gonna? Huh?
I was going to call her Sicily.
She's a Sicilian.
Cecilia. Anyway, she has the ball again. Maybe she'll get another shot off goal. She does, and it rolls over the end line. Cecilia. You're going to get all kinds of cards and letters on this because we can't get any of the names right. Cecily. It's got to be Cecily. Oh, 13 is not a name. Oh, that's Lexi Pirro. She ate that whole pretzel and didn't give us a single, not a single bite. No, didn't even save any for us.
Yeah. We'll have to talk to Tim Supernal and see
Yeah.
what he can do about that.
See if we can get a scorekeeper a little more generous.
Yeah, willing to share.
Anyway, Red Storm with a corner kick here. We got about 4 minutes gone in the second half. This will be Sheila Decker. presumably some possible relation to Sicily. And this ball comes over the top of the frame and be out of bounds.
Would you say that Saranac Lake is a double-decker team?
They have a double-decker team. All right, so the Cougars with a goal kick. McDonough sends this one out. Matat boots it past Laramie. But Rabideau gets shoved off the ball, and we finally get a whistle. So the Cougars with a free kick here inside the midfield stripe. McDonough will take this one. He scored a goal in the first half on a direct kick. This one, presumably she'll take this one right at the goalie as well, and Hunt comes out and tracks this one down without a problem. And punts it back out towards midfield.
And she has a big 99 on her shirt, too.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're all screaming, "Good work, Katie Hunt." So, had we heard any of that early on, then we probably would have.
I wouldn't have. But
No. Here's Dara once again. Is it over for Hockwald? But it's broken up there by Sample. Comes back for Decker. Decker and Matat collide. And the ball scoots back into the box, but Paola comes out and scoops it up. We got about 6 minutes gone in the second half. Here's Paige Dominic. Looking to turn. Sends it up for Rabideau. Rabideau. Nice ball inside for Matat. Matat chips it back. Laramie cuts that one off. And brings it forward. Gets it past Matat. And Decker booms one, and that one's going to roll back into the box, but Paola is going to get to it before Ward can get there. Here's Sample, gives it off for Matat. Matat gets it knocked down there, but here's a good ball for Rabideau. Rabideau pushes it into the box. He's going to get a left-footed shot off that's going to curl towards the goal, but Hunt covers that one up. So nice ball there by Katie Matat to get one past the defense, but Rabideau not able to finish with it. Here's Pirro. Gets it wide for 16 is Shallon Rao. Pirro is going to uncork one, but that's going to be wide of the frame and going to roll over the end line. So that'll be a goal kick for the Red Storm. You. Laramie gets the ball back in play. Sample pushes it back for Matat. That one gets bounced away. Here's Pirro. Pushes it through a couple of defenders, but right back to a Red Storm player. Here's Sample at the top of the box. She's going to uncork one. Goes off Laramie's back right to Lexi Pirro. Nice defensive play there. And I bet you that was Kelsey that did that. Glinsky knocks that threat down. So that was a good scoring opportunity there for the Cougars. And Red Storm's Glinsky came over and blocked that shot from Lexi Pirro, who was working off of a deflected ball. Here's Leduc, pushes it forward, but it rolls out of bounds. The throw in goes over the head of a couple of players. McDonough has it. And Decker sends one back in over the end line, so we'll have another goal kick. Hey, the clock's over. Just kidding, yeah. This time Paola will take the goal kick. Comes to Matat. Matat gets it taken away by Decker. And pushed over to the other Decker. And this one's headed back into the box. But Leduc is there to cover that up, and it's going to go out of bounds and result in a goal kick. And both teams battle for it in midfield. Comes to the left side for Rabideau. Rabideau back for Sample. Sample pushes it forward for Rabideau, who keeps it in. And then pounds it to the back line. Laramie is there. Here's Dara. Dara pushes one into the center. But McDonough's the first one to it and steers it wide. Decker watches it roll out of bounds. Your Red Storms throw in. A little over 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Cougars still with the 3-1 lead, but no scoring here in the second half thus far. And this one is going to one hop back to Paola. She can't switch directions here. And Dominic tries to chip one over the head of the back line. This is Ashley Roddy. That one goes out of bounds. And Cougars will throw in. Here's Sample. Pushes it down in the corner for Matat. That's a nice ball. Matat makes a nice move. Takes it to the corner of the box. Sends a cross in. But DeVoe is there to cut that off. Here's Tucker with a boom from about 20 yards out, 25 yards out that goes over the end line, nowhere near the goal. So the Cougars with some decent organization and some good passing work the ball down and get a shot going. But Rabideau has it hop over her foot and comes out back out towards midfield. Here's Dara working against Dominic, and it'll be a Red Storm throw-in. This one comes up for Sample, but it's cut off there by Hewitt, and McDonough turns around, sends it back up. Rabideau has it. And a little errant pass there as Dominic was running the overlap, but Rabideau failed to get it to her. Here's Tucker. Up for Sample. Sample tries to get it up for Rabideau, and it's knocked out of bounds. Coming up in the press box. Ball just kind of booted around here a little bit. Not much going on here. This time Dara sends a nice ball up for Decker. Decker on the left side. McDonough working her over, and Decker gets the left-footed shot off, but Paola had that one played pretty decent, and we'll start things back the other way. Now, a bunch of the red shirts are up. This is a good time to make something happen here, but that pass over to switch fields was a little off target. Tucker sends one forward, and that one's cut off. But here's Rabideau, and she tries to get one to Rao, which she does, and Rao has it at the corner of the box, looking to turn, and it's pushed it back just a little bit too far and got out of her reach. Menard pushed it back into play. Here's Rabideau trying to head one forward, and that's defended there by Glinsky, I believe. Here's Matat, puts one in the box. Rabideau can't handle that one, and it's going to go all the way to the back line. Hunt picks it up with Rao coming in on her. I think the referee's going to call a dead ball and have the Red Storm restart this because the goalie took her time getting up. And here's Rao with a shot. Jumps up and hits Hunt right in the chin, but she was able to stay with it and corral that one. So the Cougars keeping the pressure on here. Looking for that fourth goal. Matat sends one wide for Rabideau. Rabideau pushes it down to the end. Looking to turn. Sends it back for Dominic. Dominic with a nice ball there, but Rabideau wasn't headed in the right direction. This one is popped into the center, and it's defended there by Glinsky. Here's Menard. Get a left-footed shot off that goes high and wide. So that will result in a goal kick for the Red Storm. 24:40 to play here in the second half. All right, another Cougar throw in. And that was centered in the box. Here's Sample, and she nets one. Peyton Sample picks up a nice cross from Shallon Rao, I believe. And made a nice finish on that ball. She settled it down and made a one-timer and put it past Hunt for the goal. It was a good-looking goal there. So, right. Sorry for that horrible silence.
Excruciating.
Yeah. So we had during that little break, we had a injury timeout, and the Red Storm have replaced their goalie, and so Katie Hunt is no longer in the net for the Red Storm, been replaced by Sienna DeVoe. And we shall continue. 23:10 left in the second half. Red Storm with a goal kick. Sample, the most recent goal scorer, cuts that one off at the top of the 18. This is Doobie. And she gets the ball taken away from her. It's number 7 is Andy Boyer in the contest. Tucker turns this one around. Here's McDonough. (13) is Pirro, and that one gets pushed up the left side for the Red Storm. Leduc gives chase. And that'll go out of bounds. Cougar throw in. Matat sends a long one that deflects off of Laramie, but Cougars get it back. There's a nice pass to the left side. 2 white shirts there. Here's Doobie. She turns, sends across into the center. Here's Matat. She's going to loft one towards the net. And
The vote.
well, they said Lissa. All right. So it must have been 26. I'm guessing it's Alicia Woodruff.
26 is right here.
Really?
Yeah,
The one that's on the ground?
yeah, it's 26.
Why would she call it? Oh, maybe. Was it 4? Just 4? Plain old 4.
There's a 2. There's a 2 something, and then look like a 4. You've lost all trust in me, Joe.
Well, I trust the lady yelling at all the players down here more because she called her Liz. Now,
Yeah, well,
you're not going to get lists out of Siena.
Yeah.
There's an Alicia Woodruff as number 26, but you said, no, that's not 26. We said was Ashley Roddy. There's two 26s.
Well, one's a 25, we assume, because we didn't have a 25.
Alicia Woodruff is the goalie. I'm going to go with that.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I am.
Okay.
And Boyer sends the ball back in. Doobie's the first one to it. She gets that one defended. And the Red Storm will have a throw-in. Sample pushes it over for Doobie. Doobie tries to get it past her defender, but it's knocked back out of bounds. Cougar throw in. As Matat sends one into the middle, but it's cleared away by Hockwald. And that's going to go over the end line, and that will be a goal kick. Just under 20 minutes left to play here in the second half. And number 17 in the contest before, Darian Carey. It's a name I have not called this evening. Matat switches fields. Here's Pirro once again. And she gets the ball taken off of her foot and sent forward, but McDonough is there. It's a nice ball that's sent up the corner, but Carey is there. And it goes off of a Red Storm player. So Cougars will throw in. Doobie tries to center that one, but it gets cut off. And there's a nice play by Ward. And McDonough gets called for the infraction, so the Red Storm will have a restart here inside of midfield with 18:20 showing on the clock. That one's knocked away by Matat. Sample clears it out. Rabideau has it. And she sends a nice ball into a flock of red shirts. Laramie is the first one to it. But Rabideau gets the ball back and pushes one into the center for Matat. Matat has it at the top of the box. Hooks a left-footed shot that's going to stay in. This is Galley Sample and finally goes out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick. So some nice work there by Taylor Rabideau and Katie Matat. Hooks a left-footed shot that curled back along the end line, and Sample was able to get to it, but couldn't really create much of an opportunity, but it ends up being a corner kick nonetheless. Comes the ball to the corner of the box, hits the ground. Matat gets a half-hearted shot off that rolls over the end line and will result in a goal kick for the Red Storm. 17 minutes to play here in the second half from NCCS soccer field. Here's Matat again at the top of the box. She'll get a shot off, knocked down. Here's Matat again. And that one's going to go over the end line. Woodruff with a nice stop on a fairly high ball.
Have you seen the 24 in the field since then? Huh? Have you?
Me?
Huh? You see a 24 out there in the field?
They don't even have a 24 on the roster. I don't know.
They have a 24.
Oh, shush.
Leave him alone, Miranda. He's in his own world.
Here's Tucker. Uncorks one. It rolls just wide of the net. And the Red Storm goalie had it played fairly well. But
Whoever she is.
what's the other one I'm looking for then? It's either 26 or 25, right? Where's that piece of paper that you had? Oh, there is two 26s. Well, okay.
So the 226 is written down there, sir?
Well, one of them is typed in and the other one is penciled in.
Right, so that's why I thought the 26 written
Might have been a 25.
might have been 25.
Oh, why couldn't it have been like 27?
It could have been.
And that one rolls back to Lish.
It's gonna ruin our Saranac Lake ratings there, you know.
No. I'm going to tell you that it's Alicia Woodruff. And this one rolls back for Laramie. Gets by her. Doobie has an opportunity here. Turns around, but Laramie clears it out. And it's turned back the other way by Glinsky. Here's Sample. Pushes it wide. This is Carey. And that one gets broken up again by Laramie. And here comes Ward. Ward's going to punch one long. That's going to roll into the box, and Paola's going to come out and scoop that up. Just under 14 minutes left on the clock. And it hops over everybody. Decker comes up, pushes it forward, but then it comes back out. This is Ashley Boyer. She tries to save it, but it rolls out. Red Storm will sub. No? Yes? Yes, no, yes.
Ashley Boyer's not in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's Shauna. Barkley.
Shauna Barkley. That's what I said.
Small.
There's 25 right there.
Yeah, 25 and 26 are both on the field. Have you seen a 24?
Still on this 24 kick, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
We're going with the word of one rogue fan out there.
one
Out there instead of me.
rogue fan. I don't know if I would consider her a rogue fan. She seems to be doing quite a bit of positive cheering, calling players by their names, which usually indicates to me that she knows what she's talking about. And that one's turned around and sent back towards the front. Here's Decker. Creates some space, but Matak comes back and takes care of that threat. And that one we believe is Ashley Roddy. Possibility. There's Decker. Tucker steers it wide, and McDonough comes over and pushes it out of bounds. So a little bit of a mix-up there on the defensive end of things, but Tucker was able to push the ball out of harm's way, and then McDonough finished that up. Sample.
I think Paola could have had it, but he wasn't calling for it.
That's thus the defensive confusion.
Right.
And there's another ball that's sent into the box. McDonough comes through and cuts that one off, pushes it up the field, and tries to send it wide, but it goes out of bounds. Tucker steps in front of this, and McDonough punches it back towards the back line, hops over the head, and here comes Laramie. Laramie has some space. Up for Decker. Decker turns. Still has it. And nice play there by Sample to come from behind. There's a shot by the other Decker, and that one's going to go high and wide. So the Red Storm changing things up a little bit here, pushing their some of their midfielders and their defenders up who are a little bit of extra offense, trying to chew into that 3-goal deficit here with just over 10 minutes to play in the contest. Here's Dominic looking to turn. Roddy takes the ball from her. Blinsky. And this one gets booted forward. Laramie cuts it off. Yeah, that's Shauna Barkley goes down. And that draws a whistle. Cougars will have a free kick. McDonough bounces into the box and scoots by the keeper and over the end line. Here's Tucker. And that one gets broken up there by the Red Storm. Pops up and hits one of the players, Cougar players, in the hand. So this will be a free kick for the Red Storm. Ooh, typically don't let them kick it while it's rolling, but he had his back turned. And this one looks like it might cause Pale a little bit of trouble. Backs off of it and takes it on one hop. Hits the ground. Laramie comes up. Matot has it. Stays with it. And this ball is hooked towards the center. And covered up nicely there by Hewitt. And a good throw that gets past the defense, but McDonough is there. Yeah, that throw goes just a little bit too far. Matot can't catch up to it. Here's Sample. Gives it over for Menard. Menard sends one to the back line. Laramie steps up. Matot heads it forward. Here's Rabideau with an opportunity. Gets by one defender, but the Red Storm close in on her pretty quickly. And this one comes back for Menard. She pushes it wide. Over for Barkley, but it goes out of bounds. 7 minutes to play in the second half. There, Dominic sends that one in, but gets knocked back out by Laramie. Here's Barkley again. And Laramie takes that one away. She's been certainly been keeping the Red Storm in this contest with her good aggressive and speedy play on that back line. Red Storm with the throw. That one comes to Dara. Dara tries to create something here, but it goes over for Dominic. Dominic still has it. Pushes it wide for Rabideau. Rabideau takes it down the left side. Takes it deep. Crosses it in the center. When it goes backwards, Decker turns and sends it over the touchline. So we a throw in for the Cougars, and we got mass substitutions. #24, Rachel Sylvester. New name we haven't called. Is in the contest for the Cougars. There's Tucker. Sends one up. That is Rao, I believe. Maybe not. Still Barkley? Can't tell. Okay, thank you. Got the glare over there. Well, because of the... Yeah, it's because of the glass. Or the...
Double glass.
Double plexiglass. And we have a little dance going on in the corner. Finally comes through, bounced around in the box, but cleared out there by the Red Storm. The Duke pushes it back in. Tucker rolls it over the end line. 4 minutes to play here in the second half. Cougars clinging to that 4-1 lead. Tucker wisely switches field. Sample pushes it in to the other Sample. Here's Matat. Sends it wide for Rao. That skips under her foot. Goes down in the corner. She challenges there, and the ball goes out of bounds. Be a Red Storm throw-in. And this ball gets bombed forward. McDonough is there. And she pushes it by, rolls out of bounds. Matat turns around, sends this one up. Here's Kelly Sample, sends one forward for Peyton Sample, but Laramie steps into it and pushes it forward. Tucker cuts it off and deposits it in the Red Storm dugout. A parting gift.
Yeah. Everybody in the dugout gets a ball.
Yeah.
Like being on Oprah.
Yeah, Red Storm playing right to the end here, not giving up any territory at this point. They're keeping the ball in the Cougars' end here for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Unfortunately, their time might be running out on them as we've hit the 2-minute mark. 2 minutes. This is Boschman, does a nice defensive play there. And gets the ball back, sends it forward. Glinski pushes it up for Ward. Here's Sample. Turns and sends it down for Dominic. Dominic down the left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Will be a Cougar throw-in. And Decker pushes this one over. That one also goes out of bounds. Be another throw-in. We're down to the final minute of play here. Tucker Back from a tot. And goes out of bounds. Sample. Here's Boyer. Boyer takes the shot, scoots by Woodruff, and goes out of bounds. And it well, it should be a corner kick because she did touch it before it went out of bounds, but going to be a little confusion here, but they're going to call it a goal kick.
15 seconds.
Well, we're down to the final 10 seconds, so it's kind of all for naught as Dominic has it. Turn it around, we'll send it for Madison Boschman, and the horn sounds. So that'll end it, folks, from Northeastern Clinton Central School this Thursday evening, September 5th, 2013. The Cougars with a 4-1 victory over the visiting Red Storm of Saranac Lake. We thank you for watching this presentation of Hometown Cables. We thank you for watching Hometown Cable Television.